Welcome back everybody to Let's Play Dragon Quest IX. We're back here in All Trades Abbey where we ended our last episode. One thing I have done was I have gone and, no, not party tricks, skill points, is I did go to the Quarantine and take on a few more metal slimes, so I have a couple skill points to use here. Fortunately, level 16 does not grant any skill points. No, I don't want to do that. So, Josh and Jake do not have any skill points to spend. It's just my two first characters. However, at, no, I want attributes. At level 16, mages learn Crackle, which is basically the crack spell, only it targets a group of enemies rather than a single target, which is pretty cool. And if you remember, we're on a mission to go find Applejack in the Tower of Trades. But first, we're going to take a small side step here. Now that we visited All Trades Abbey, there is a change to the inn in Stornway, which we're going to check out before we actually get on with the plot of the game. And if you talk to Erin, she'll tell you. And that's all of Erin's importance here. And this is Selma right here. Hi, how you doing? You see what I did with the name there? Yeah. So this game wasn't punny enough. And basically this is the online shop of the game. So I'm gonna have her explain it while I talk over it. Think of like the Wii Shop, only with just for this game. Every week they release a new batch of items. There might be alchemy ingredients or semi-exclusive items or things like that. And each day when you connect, there's like 6 items that can appear out of that set onto your list. They come in limited quantities. Sometimes you can only buy 1 or maybe like 2, 3, or 4 depending on the specific item. And there is a way to manipulate which batch of 6 or whatever it is shows up each day that week. So no, I don't want to talk about it again. So you can kind of manipulate what is supposedly random, because games are never truly random. I'm not going to connect because it requires Wi-Fi for you to do so, and since I'm playing it on an emulator, I don't know of any DS emulators that I can get to run this game that actually support Wi-Fi. Other things of note here, by connecting to the DQVC, in the little over a year that this game has been released, they were releasing special guests as well as extra quests through here, and simply talking to Selma would give you any quests or special guests that had been previously released. So if you're playing this on your console file, say now, when you connect the first time, you're not going to miss any of the quests or special guests. There's like 30-something quests. It's at least 30, maybe 35, I'm not 100% sure the amount of extra quests. Most of them involve post-game content, so they will appear as, if you go to your quest menu, there'll be an option for normal quests and extra quests. Those are the extra quests. And the special guests will appear in here. Right now it only says Royal Suites, but it will eventually reveal like the 15-something list of guests, who are characters from, as far as I know, previous Dragon Quest games, and they'll give you equipment by either talking to them on your birthday, being a certain class, having a certain amount of people canvassed in your inn, which again I cannot do because I cannot use wireless on this thing because this is not a real DS. Now all this stuff will be shown off as much as I can when I go through the post-game content way at the end. However, because I cannot do this legit, they are going to have to be hacked into the game. And yes, I do have a save editor capable of doing that, so... And technically it won't really be that much of cheating because, again, this stuff has already been released, so... It's not like I'm getting something before I should, it's just I don't have the means to actually do it on an emulator. But I have done it on my console file, so... Alright, so let us continue back to All Trades Abbey here on Nude Isle, and head off to the Tower of Trades, which is way over in the top right corner there. I love how they show you the map in this game. It just makes things so much easier. I mean, in a way, it's kind of cheap and easy, but at the same time, it's much better than getting lost on your way to everything, so that's one thing that kind of turned me off from RPGs for the longest time. It's, where the hell do I go? It's like, oh, you have to go to this place. Okay, give me an inkling of where the hell this place is and how the hell I'd get there. Alright, so if you remember what, whatever his name guy was who was kind of standing in for Rabbit Jack and telling people, yeah, Jack is not here, he said we have to bow to get into this place. So we need to go into our party tricks and select bow as any one of the first three here. It does not matter which key it's on, it only matters that you have it set. And let's bow and get into this place. Yay! I think this is the first time in this game where you've actually had to use the party trick as part of the plot of the game. There are, I think, a few other instances, but not very many. And of course we have a bunch of pots in barrels here, which are going to have a bunch of alchemy ingredients in them, which is cool. Now hopefully on my way up the tower I can avoid 8,000 battles, because seriously, when I first did the first take of this, Camtasia did its crap again, and decided to default the audio input as line 1 and not the mic, even though I never ever change it, and for some reason every once in a while it just defaults back to what it not should, and randomly changes right before I start recording, causing me to have to redo the whole thing, which is what happened in this case. Now both these staircases from level 1 lead to the same spot on level 2, and I'll just keep this battle in because we haven't seen this guy yet. No fair! Okay, apparently one of them only got a turn before the other did. So we can have an opportunity to show off Crackle here, which does a moderate amount of damage, which is good. It's very good for crowd control. Yeah, hair-raising attacks don't really work on a guy whose hair is already sticking up in the first place. So there. Alright. But yeah, anyway, both the stairs lead to the same place, but I prefer to take this side first. So I can go around and get this treasure, because the exit to level 3 is closer to the other end. So you don't have to backtrack as much. Now, these slimes look oddly familiar. They look pretty much almost like the same slimes as the beginning of the game, only obviously they're much stronger. And I don't know if I'm going to manage to kill... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, see, they're going to call for backup, and as soon as there's 3 of them, they're going to form a slime stack. If you can manage to kill them quickly enough and keep less than 3 on the field, obviously they cannot morph without more than 3. 25 at a critical for Josh, man. But like you saw, usually if you kill if one has a left turn left over, it will immediately sense that there's less than 3 and sort of cheat and summon another one. Even though technically, from your standpoint, you have to select all your attacks all at once, but they don't have to do that. Sorry, taking a drink of water there. Because the automatic system has a different thing. Like if I put, say, Jake on focus on healing, it doesn't, set which character he might heal at the beginning of the turn. It's going to set it when his turn happens, and the enemy AI is programmed similar to that. Which can be kind of cool, but kind of sucky at the same time, because you cannot directly control when the AI does its thing. Well, on your characters, that is. Obviously, you can't control the enemy's AI, because that would be kind of cheating. Get away from me, man! And what is this right here? Okay, whatever. Jingsters! Okay, yeah, we've seen palette swaps. No, not abilities. Spells. There we go. Obviously, we've already seen palette swaps of this guy. It's kind of pretty sad that the game is resorting to palette swaps this early, but whatever. And that was kind of easy. Alright, nothing here. Nothing there's a red... No, get away from me! I think there's a red treasure chest in this corner over here. Yes, there is, and I believe it's a mini medal. Yes, indeed it is. There's actually 2 mini medals in this tower. And we have not found the place to actually use them yet, but we will eventually. So they're kind of useless for right now, but they will be useful eventually. So keep going up the tower, because that's the only way to go. And there's a couple chests on this floor, which is pretty sweet. We get 1,200 gold coins, which at this point in the game is nothing to laugh about. Aw, man. Well, at the very least this time I'm not going to get attacked as much, because in the first recording that didn't get my commentary on it, I was being attacked relentlessly. Like, as soon as I'd get back from a battle, I wouldn't even have a chance to move, and I'd get attacked again, which was really friggin' annoying. And I'm gonna check this other corner just to be sure I'm not missing a chest. I don't think there's another there, but I'd rather be... nope, there is! Okay, I'm glad I went this way then. Oh, iron ore! Too bad that's useful because we're not using alchemy yet. Get me to the top of the tower, please. Stay away from me. You guys give crap for experience. Why the hell would I want to fight you? Alright, so level 5, alright. Stay away from me. Alright, another red chest. What do we got? Pair of iron gauntlets. That's right, okay. Now, I'm not going to bother to equip the iron gauntlets on anybody because when I found them in my other thing, our main character already has a pair of iron gauntlets because if you remember, they were a drop from the White Knight, and they went on my minstrel. And because only 3 classes of characters can equip them, only one of which I actually have as an active character, none of my other characters can equip a pair of iron gauntlets, so I'm not even going to bother to show you that because I know they can't. Okay, nothing interesting over here, so... No, get around the damn corner. I'm just trying to avoid these enemies. Haha, you missed! Out of the way, Jinxter. Okay, and in that lengthy battle, Jake has actually leveled to 17. So let's go ahead and spend his skill points. Not that he's gonna get anything right now out of it, but... Alright, guys, move out of the way so I can get up the damn stairwell. Keep walking. That's right, keep going. I don't want to fight you anymore. There we go. Alright, level 6, alright. Stupid armored knight. I don't want to fight you! I don't think there's anything of... No, there's nothing of interest on this floor. This floor sucks! Let's get up here. To the final floor, where there's 2 red treasure chests, so... This contains our second mini medal. Not sure how many we have of those right now, but not that it matters, because they're useless to us until a certain point of the game. And we get some magic water. Nice! Now, as you can probably tell, up in here and through this door is where our next destination is. However, like I usually do, I'm going to actually end the episode here. I'm going to evac out of here, heal up, and save, and then I will be at the top of here next time, and we'll see if Abijek is indeed up here. Hint, he is. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and next time we will kick some butt. See you later.